Hey everyone, thanks for tuning in. It's me, Bingo. Hi, I'm Bingo, and it's time for another episode of Halfway Okay. The bugs are all the way live. That's what they're saying in the chat. The bugs are all the way live. House of Buggin'. Anyone never... What? Thank you very much. In the pre-show, the wonderful, beautiful Athena just did a beautiful thing. She's subscribed for the 6th month in a row. We've known each other for 6 months. It's an honor to know you. Thank you for the subscription. That's so nice. I don't deserve it. I deserve nothing. I deserve a barrel of piss and puke. Anyway, I hope everyone is... Oh my God, Dwiblins just subscribed for 22 months. I don't deserve that. I deserve a barrel full of gross tax documents. Camo Cram Clam just did that to me too. He just subscribed for the 18th months. Oh my God. Well, I still owe you a lot of things. Oh my God. Star subscribed for the 25th months. Oh my God. This is amazing. I think we should be able to vote on the Pokemon, Ian says. Ian? That's not happening. Only I do get to do. That's my ranking. Thank you very much for the subscriptions. And God damn it, thanks very much just for being here. Oh God, I know we had a week off. I hope no one's upset. You know, I didn't want to upset no one. You know, there's things I have to do for my country, and that is to sometimes go away. Fruity Guerrero just subscribed for 20 months. Who the hell is Fruity Guerrero? Why? What is happening? Is he someone that changed their name? I can't keep up with the name changes. It's bananas to me that people change their name on the internet. This Danny. Oh God, this Danny. He changes his name every 2 seconds. Eric Didlimer just subscribed for the 26th month. Oh my God. We have a hype train level 1. Okay. I'm going to thank you very much. We can't, this is unlistenable for people that have never heard this show. And I'm sure with all the boppies I handed out at that conference, there's probably thousands of people watching for the first time right now. I know it. No one is. No one is. I already forgot who Fruity Guerrero is. Thank you, Casey. Anyway, we have Casey, we have Fruity Guerrero, Dwibbins is here, Greg Nichols is here, Ian is here, Casey Frankenstein is here, subscribing and vibing. Who else you got? And then all the people else I said. And also She Slumps here, pressing 1 when I need it the most. Sklurkin and Glurkin. Plurpin and Mlurpin. Anyway, hi, hello, it's me, Bingo, hello. Let's get on with the show. Did you even know it's a log jam? All right, let's do this. Oh, this segment is called Bingo's Big Life Updates. I went to Seattle. I know what you're stinking. You're like, didn't you go there before last year, Bingo? Yeah, I did. I did that. I did. And they're like, okay, but you're also thinking like, well, where's our Bingo Voyage video? Well, I already did one last year. What else am I going to say about fucking Seattle? Oh, being a Pearl Jam. You know what I mean? Pike Place. Oh, boy, Starbucks. But I will say, oh, it's Sammy Schrader. Okay, Fruity Guerrero is Sam Schrader. Okay, well, that's very confusing, Sam. It's very confusing, Sam. Anyway, I should also say, everyone... put your hands together for Sam and the rest of the educators in the world, because it is National Teacher Appreciation Day. Did you know that?
File done. File done.
Old bones.
So thank you very much for your service, Samantha, and all the other educators who listened to and watched the Halfway Okay program. Good old God. Oh, good old God. You have a tough job. Made even harder by that McMahon lady and all these other fucking skullheads. All these fucking puke brains who are ruining everything. Oh, God, this world, huh? Uh-oh, black smoke. No good Pope, not the Pope today. Not getting that vote, not getting that Pope today, guys. Black smoke. What a fucking clown world. Oh, wait. I think clown world is something the right uses for our world. But I like it. I really like the word. I like the term clown world so much. We're using clown world. Clown world's ours now. We're taking it back. A student crop dusted me today. Well, thank you for your service. That's all I can say. We are slarking down a big old creamy CLZ. And that's funny. Okay, get away from me. Why is it? I clicked on a thing that's freaking me out. Okay, listen. So let me tell you a little bit about my experience in Seattle. So everyone's like, bingo. Why are you going to Seattle all the time? What are you in? What are you in Temple of the Dog? No, I'm not in Temple of the Dog. I went for a graphic design conference. It's the same one I try to go to every year, sometimes twice. They've been doing it twice a year now, which is wild. And if the cat food factory says it's okay, I can go to it, which is crazy. It's wild that they do it, but they do it, and it's very nice. It's very kind, and I do get a lot out of it professionally. Oh, it looks like we got to open a hype chest. Okay, we got some sort of anime eye. Okay, whatever. I hate this fucking website. I will say this. It was very fun. This is probably the best one of those conferences I've ever been to. It's called the Creative Works Conference. And as you can imagine, us graphic designers we're all kind of like, what the fuck, dude? All the fucking time. And it's not gotten better because AI still keeps getting better and people keep on not getting jobs because they think they can do it with AI. So it's been scary and weird. And there's a weird, I don't know, there's a low key, like, there's a tang in the air. There's like a low key desperation. Everyone seemed to be extra selling themselves this time. I went in not trying to do that. I just handed boppies to people, hung out, talked to people. I wasn't trying to be like, oh yeah, so what kind of UI framework do you fucking use? I'm not, until the cat food factory fires me, I ain't leaving. Cold dead hands, buddy. Okay. But it was very strange. It did feel a little more wild. And so, and then, but I know what you're thinking. Bingo. Did you go with friends or coworkers? No. I raw dogged this motherfucker. There have been times on these trysts where I've taken a lover. Not this time. No, just bingo. Just bingo. Raw, and I went solo. But then I met, listen to this. Can you listen for 2 seconds of your life? I met the most wonderful other group of, we started getting a gang together of married women. I started hanging out with a bunch of married women, and a lot of them had kids. And it was very much like, oh, look at the completely non-threatening clown man hanging out with these talented, wonderful women. It was very nice. They were very welcoming. It was very cool. So we had like a built-in gang from like jump. This lady, she commented on the patches that were on my denim jacket that I just have recently had the confidence to wear. And then we became fast friends. She don't tell the other ones. She's my favorite. But then we met all the other ones, and they're all great, all very talented, very fun, very cool. And it was very, very nice. And it very much had that energy of like, do you remember that episode of King of the Hill where Bobby is hanging out with like those slightly older girls, and he thinks like, oh, I'm killing it. I'm like, he thinks he's like in on, gonna like totally like in on for one, like they're gonna hook up, and then it turns out that like, oh, he's like a clown baby man they're keeping around because it's fun. Like, because he's like a fun, a non-threatening clown baby man, a sexless Cupid doll of a man. It felt like that, but I knew it was happening, so it was great. Does that make sense? It was very nice, is what I'm trying to say, in the most self-deprecating, weird way that also talks about King of the Hill. Which, if you know Bingo, baby, that's my whole brand. You know what I mean? Anyway, it was a good conference. Got to hang out with some of the speakers. It was very fun. But who cares about that anymore? I don't care about that anymore. But what I do care about talking about this is I got to go to Archie McPhee once again. Sam says, Bingo, you say non-threatening like it's an insult. No. I'm just saying I am it. And I own it. I like that I'm non-threatening towards women. Even though I do feel like there are several women who want a little bit of that threat. And that's a whole bad boy thing. And I don't even understand how that works. Because I ain't going to be it. I can't wear leather. I chafe. I did go to Archie McPhee. If you remember from last time, or from my Bingo Voyage video about Seattle, you know Archie McPhee to be my favorite company. I love them. They are a company from 1982 or 3. I don't even know how I got turned on. I got one of their catalogs when I was like 16. And I would look through those catalogs, and they sell basically, if you think about Pee-wee's Big Adventure, the time where Pee-wee goes to the magic shop. It's kind of like that. It's like a big magic shop, but it's not magic. It's just a bunch of tat. It's a bunch of like garbage and tat. They have their own like licensed stuff that they make, which is typically pretty good. It's a little hit or miss sometimes. I think the bacon being a punchline thing has been dead and old even since before Juan Swansard ruined it. But they have a lot of fun stuff. Anyway, it doesn't matter. Listen, shut up. They do have a lot of other stuff they don't sell on their website or their catalog. That's like weird shit from the 1962 World's Fair in Seattle. Weird boxes of weird shit that they've just happened to purchase or found in some warehouse, and they sell it. And it's very fun and weird, and I'll be showing off some of those in a new segment later today. So stay tuned for that brand new segment. Tess, she's excited. Tess, you're beaming. Yeah, it's the weather. She's loving this weather. Tess is loving this weather. She's wearing. No, I'll say it. I'll say it. She's wearing a yellow tank top. First time I've ever seen her in anything but a dark hoodie. So you're looking very nice, Tess. She's looking great. Not that that's a thing. I'm non-threatening. Anyway, so I did do that, and then I also went to other things. I went to Pie Place and I did all that stuff. What else? I took a lot of Game Boy camera footage. So let me tell you something about this Game Boy camera I have. It's very cool. And if you don't know about it, we'll talk about it. I want to put together the footage. I had 6 Game Boy cameras all in a bag, just shooting fucking shots of everything. It's going to look great. You're going to be very impressed. And then the other thing I will say is I went to Bainbridge Island. You guys ever hear about Bainbridge Island? I took a ferry to Bainbridge Island. I did this all alone, by the way. I did everything alone, except for the stuff I did with people, which was a lot. But I did this all alone. And I went to Bainbridge Island on a ferry. And then across the ocean. People don't know that. Seattle is on an ocean. And then I didn't realize it was Sunday, and I landed on the island around 5 p.m. And that's when everything on the island closes. There's a bunch of little shops and little cute little things to eat. All of it closed. So I was like, okay. All right. So then I got back on the ferry and went back. But it was fun. It was a nice time. So if everyone is very excited for me to have this time, I did it. I did have this time. Now it's time for the fucking bullshit. Poor bingo. Bingo to the married woman. Hold up the GB camera. Okay, everybody scooch in. That's funny, Casey. I did take a picture of a wedding like a month or two ago. I just haven't posted it yet. If you don't follow my Game Boy camera thing on Instagram, boy, you're missing out. You're actually not missing out because I don't really post a lot, but I've taken a lot of photos. My good buddy Art made me an application that automatically takes the black and like the grayscale and makes it a slight different color palette of my choosing. It's been a godsend. But then I still have to manually resize all of them, which is kind of a pain in the ass. Anyway, shut up. Poor bingo. Let me tell you guys, did you know this? Let me give you a bingo silly hip tip for once in my life. Did you know that you had to be at the airport, even if you're TSA pre-check, even if you're Amazon Prime member, even if you're a Game 3DS ambassador, you have to be to the airport to check your bag 45 minutes before they start boarding your flight. Did you know that? Press 1 in the chat if you actually knew that. Not one of these things where like, well, that makes sense. It actually takes a lot of time to put that on the thing. No. If you actually knew that you had to be there 45 minutes before they started boarding, press 1. I swear to God, if you are lying. Thank you, Ian. Thank you, Ian, for the only one who's honest. Needless to say, I didn't get there in that amount of time because my flight left at 6:30. So I got up at 5 a.m. because it's Dayton, Ohio, and that airport is have you guys ever seen like a little leaf and then under that leaf is another little dead leaf, and then you look under that dead leaf and it's actually the blanket of a little tiny little lazy little pill bug who's snoozing the day away? That's actually what the Dayton airport's like. Ain't never been a line at the Dayton airport. Who's going to Dayton? So I'm thinking, this is great. I decided to check a bag because I knew I was going to buy 10 snow globes at the Archie McPhee store. And I wanted to have the extra room. So I did that. And so, spoiler alert, I couldn't get on the fucking plane. The lady was very nice and then tried to sell me a fucking credit card, but she was able to put me on another plane that instead of going to O'Hare Airport, which is in Chicago, and then going all the way over there to Seattle, it was going all the way to Texas. And let me tell you something about Texas. I ain't never been to Texas. And let me tell you, after my experience in Texas, I don't ever want to go to that garbagey state. Not only because the politics of the state, but look at what I had to look at. What we landed. Look at what I had to look at. This was the weather map. This is a screen capture from my telephone. This is the weather map that I had to walk into. Fort Worth is where I was at, which I think is this little dot right here. And this giant fucking gargantuan devil's food fucking marmalade sandwich is the entire fucking crazy storm that we had to sit through for an hour or so on the plane. And then inside of the airport again, because we got to get shuffled off the plane. And then they were like, oh, our pilot and our flight staff, they've been working too long. Got to get a new one. TLDR, it added 7 hours to my already very long trip getting there. all because I was 14 minutes late to check my fucking bag. And that dumb lady wouldn't just make an exception for your boy Bingo. And so I'm talking at work to somebody today. Someone who's way smarter than I am. My God. Good taste in shows. He's my show buddy at work. We talk about shows. And he was like, oh yeah, Texas is the worst. I'll never fly through there because every single time I get stopped, it gets delayed for weather. And I'm like, how isn't everyone talking about this? How isn't this on the news? Why isn't Dan Rather talking about this on the news? Anyway, very upsetting. Eric Dimmler says, Bingo Dog, what were your seat numbers for your departure and return flights? I mean, I can look it up. Let me look it up. I don't remember. Hold on, everyone. I got to look this up for Eric. How do I go to past trips? Flight, find a trip, my trips. Oh, okay. Is it still in my, oh, here we go. Okay. Okay, hold on. So I don't have them for my going there. On the way back, it was 14A, and then 30A on the way back. I don't have the ones going there. I'm so sorry, Eric. I'm really sorry. Greg says, I sat on a plane for 6 hours once, then 4 hours in the terminal before they started putting us on flights for the next day. And that was just for a flight to Orlando. You could have walked to Orlando in that time. Is that what people say? Anyway, did you hear you got fired yesterday? Did I hear you got fired yesterday? Did I get fired? Okay. I don't know what Casey's doing. Anyway, it was very upsetting. It was very, and then so already, and honestly, I'll tell you, I don't know how this happened. I was somehow not in a bad mood when this happened. So let's everyone clap about that. You know why? Do you know why I wasn't in a bad mood? Because I looked at because this.
Bingo's growing.
I practiced mindfulness. I didn't. I just for some reason wasn't in a bad mood. It worked out. My plan was to go see Sinners once I landed, but I didn't, and I still don't even know what that movie's about. But it sounds funny, and so then the first day of the conference, I meet with my new best friends. My best friends, we called ourselves the C team. Actually, I only did that. No one else really adopted it, but I was like, C team all the time to them. I feel like very shortly they started getting annoyed with me. I can see it. Anyway, so I sat down, and so I'm all rip-raring to go, dude. I have my TQ Angel all programmed and ready to slark down and fucking and count my steps, and then I can grow a wonderful little pedometer Tamagotchi friend. And I sit down, and look what happened, everybody. I sit down in the seat, and ka-choink. The same fucking thing that happened to my Dougie. The same fucking thing that happened to my Pokemon Pikachu fucking pedometer. I sat down because I had it on my pants, on the side of my pants, and it got clanked on the seat thing because I'm such a big man, and it broke. So this is the second thing I am a murderer and I am a bad guy. Look at all the steps. So this is worthless now. I might as well just throw this in the fucking river. You know? Talk about being a victim. Oh, God. Ugh, I just got that. Anyway, my TQ Angel will never forgive me. At least I didn't fall in love. So that is a big time bad things that happened to poor Bingo. That's why we call this segment Poor Bingo. there's another thing too. That I don't know. This might be a little whatever, but there's another thing too. That these like the speakers and like, oh God. Okay, hold on. I had a whole dish of tea I wanted to slurp up. We have a phone call. It's Highland Orthodox. Oh, hi, hello. I'm Bingo.
Bingo?
Yes.
I got Bingo on the line. Hey, Bingo. This is Kevin Rapist from Team C.
Okay. Jesus Christ.
I just wanted to clarify something, buddy. I feel terrible. We weren't annoyed with you. Just no one wanted to play Vampire the Masquerade.
Okay. Well,
Your-
good.
Your costume was very elaborate and interesting. Don't get me wrong.
Yeah.
I never knew a pair of bracers could tell such a story, but we were just trying to be there for the seminar, you know?
No, I get
the trust building.
No, I do get that. I thought you guys would be really impressed with my Toreador's backstory.
We definitely were, bud. But Team C loves you. Don't you go to bed tonight thinking otherwise.
Okay. Well, thank you.
But it's bedtime. It's bedtime for old Kevin Rapist. So you have a wonderful show.
Okay, I love you, Kevin.
I love you. Bye.
Bye. So listen. Hold on, listen. So here's the thing about I don't know if it was Kevin Rapist or Kevin Racist. I think with the P. Okay, sorry. I'm very distracted by the chat right now, which is good. Some people want that, but then it doesn't make for a good audio listen. This is a little. I'm not going to say anyone big timed me, but there are like certain higher profile famous designers at these things, right? And they come to these little social events after the conference, which I love. It's good to talk to them and stuff like to say hello. You know what I mean? Again, I'm not looking for a job. I ain't trying to impress these people. They're very nice. They're fun to talk to. It's part of the gig. You know what I mean? But I noticed this thing that they would do is when they wanted to end the conversation, which again, they would give you not long. And usually it's them talking at you. And not all of them, but some of them. They would do this move where they'd be like, they'd look, oh, hey, I'm going to go get a drink. Anyone need a drink? And everyone would be like, no, we're good. And like, oh, okay. And then that's how they would. It happened not just to me. I would see it happening everywhere, which makes sense. Again, it makes sense. You have hundreds of desperate, scared, greedy little designers looking to get senpai to notice them. They can't be there for everybody, but it is a move. So if anyone ever pulls that move on you, that's what they're doing. They're trying to politely exit the conversation, even if they're talking to me. Can you believe it? What a victim. Anyway, pretty wild. Anyway, let's okay. Oh boy, now that we're talking about wild, here's a really wild one. It's called Silly Mail. Oh, so the first time it happened, Eric, so Eric in the chat said, power move, quote, yes, I'll take a drink. Please bring one back to me and we can continue this conversation. That is a good power move. I should have done that. I did think I did need a drink and I thought it was an earnest, like I'm getting a drink. So I followed one of them in because I needed another drink and then they did not get a drink. They went completely another way. And I was like, oh, then I started putting it together. It was very wild. I have more stories, but I'm not going to put anyone on blast. I guess what I'm saying is, even if you're a graphic designer and you've made high profile stuff for all these famous brands. Blah blah bloop 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 bleep bloop bloop blah bloop bleep bloop bloop blah bloop. Hold on. Even if you've done that, you shouldn't big time other designers because you're still just a graphic designer. You know what I'm saying? Like, you're not like Colin Farrell. If Colin Farrell big timed, I get it. He's Colin Farrell. But like, you're talking to a bunch of fucking walking, talking MacBook kids. You big time them? It just seems fucked up. What are you doing that for? Why you got a big time? That's all I'm saying. You shouldn't big time people. It's mean. Okay, sorry for hanging up on the call. I didn't mean to do that. Do they all do they look down on multimedia designers? Colonel Billiam, multimedia designers don't exist. That is not a term that is used anymore. Apparently, it is just not a thing, because multimedia could mean now so many. It's now everything has to be very specific, which is very, very wild, very upsetting. In fact, I would say that saying multimedia designer or macro media designer, correct me if I'm wrong on this, I would say saying multimedia designer is like having double spaces after a sentence. I think that's now seen as old. So you shouldn't even say that, Colonel Billiam. Don't even think it, Colonel Billiam. If you want to say fresh, don't even think it. It's even Little Yachty's too old now. You need to be fresh. Even Little Yachty's too old now. But this is Silly Mail. I'm sorry I hung up on that call. I had a whole thing going on. You really fucked me up. I'm really sorry I hung up, but please call back. I would love if you call back to me. We do have some sort of it's highly unorthodox. We do have a voicemail, which is okay. Actually, we do have a call. How are the dogs? Hi, I'm Bingo. Hi.
Hey, what's up, Doctor?
Hey, man, how you doing?
What?
How are you doing?
Oh, fine. It's me. It's Sharky. I knew my call was going to interrupt the flow of the show, and I felt bad, but I wasn't going to get another chance for a while.
No, sure. I finished my thing. I finished my thing, so now this is a perfect time.
Well, it wasn't before, and that's what I'm apologizing about.
Oh,
I'm more sorry than you are.
Oh, I'm sorry. Okay. Bingo.
I'm sorry.
Oh, I am sorry.
I'm truly, truly sorry. Sorry. But what I was calling about is I wanted to follow up with you and see if you'd spoken with your doctor about scheduling your colonoscopy.
Okay. I got the name and number of so I have hit 45, which is the time you're supposed to get a colonoscopy. And,
well, you hit 29 quite a few times before that, so It's good you're finally admitting it.
Yeah, that's me. And so no, I haven't. I do have a name and number. I just haven't scheduled it. I've been in Seattle, Washington this whole time. Yeah,
you could have called and made an appointment before that.
No.
Was it last Friday or it was a week before Friday? I talked to you and told you to schedule an appointment for a colonoscopy.
Yeah. And I messaged my general practitioner doctor, Dr. Lee, and he said, and he gave me the number.
And you called it?
No, I didn't call it.
Oh, just call it. It doesn't sound like a bad procedure. They make you swallow some fishing line, and then they run that through, and then they attach one end. They tie a fishing hook on it and tie a little camera.
Oh, okay.
It's very easy because it's digital now. This ain't your grandpa's colonoscopy where they're pulling Super 16 camera through them.
Sure. No, I'm not even scared of it. Do you have to be put to sleep though, right? You have to go to sleep?
No. you just swallow I think in reality, I think it's like swallowing. I don't know why it's all related to fishing, but I think it's like a fishing bobber that you swallow and it has a camera in it, and then it comes out of your dick.
Okay. I mean, I don't. As long as I can drive myself there, though, right?
I'm pretty sure. I'm not your doctor. You should speak with Dr. Lee about this.
Wait, you haven't done this yet? You haven't done one of these?
I'm younger than you, dummy. That's why I'm having you do it. So then in 2 years, I know what to expect.
Oh, okay. So I'm your canary in the coal mine here.
Also, I don't want you to die of whatever this check's for.
I ain't got no polyps.
Is that what it's checking for?
I don't know. I think polyps.
Polyps inside your dick?
I don't think it's in my dick.
It has to come out of your dick. It's the first hole going down.
I don't think that's true. I
Unless
mean, I'll
it's
call
like
them.
remote controlled. It's coming out of your dick.
I don't, buddy. I don't
Get
think
Dr. Lee on a three-way call here.
he's not going to answer me. He doesn't do three ways. Just
He'll
ask his
tell you
wife.
it's I mean, maybe they put something in your dick to block it so it goes other places.
Yeah, that
I don't
I
know.
believe.
Maybe you wear special pants.
Okay.
Anyway, I know I'm normally the villain on the show,
Oh.
and I'm always wrestling and fighting with your viewers, but I'm calling upon them to keep you accountable. And this is the first week of Sean Green colon awareness.
Well,
So I need everyone in the chat and everyone who's listening and the DVDs he mails out with the show to really get on him and make sure he schedules his colonoscopy and gets it done.
yeah, please do that.
All right. I'll let you get back to your program.
Okay, thank you. Love you.
All right, I love you.
Love you, bitch. Bye.
Love you, bitch. Bye.
Oh, well, yeah, I'll get that scheduled. You know, thank you for holding me accountable, all of you people. Anyway, this is silly mail. This isn't colon mail. This is silly mail colon voicemail. If you are a sweetie, if you know the number, the sweetie list number, boy, you've got yourself a real treasure there. You can call and be disruptive whenever you want, and you can even leave a voicemail message. And all kinds of crazy characters, as you can imagine, have the sweetie list number. What does it take to be on the sweetie list? I just have to know you're not going to call in and say slurs. That's it. It's just a pretty low bar. You know what I mean? Anyway, y'all can also email me at halfwayokay@gmail.com. That's halfwayokay@gmail.com. What is that again? halfwayokay@gmail.com. Or slide into my DMs. We'd love to see you. You know, what a treat to talk to you. And you can ask all kinds of things and advice or whatever. But we do get a voicemail. And I do want to listen to this. I don't, as a rule of thumb, I don't listen to the voicemails ahead of time. There's a Google Translate, like speech to text thing. I don't even read that. I like to go in these things completely raw. I do, however, like to look at the time. This is about a 2-minute call. So everyone buckle up. I will allow Naomi Fullbloom to say honky. Tess, put that on the list. Naomi Fullbloom is allowed to say honky. Tess, put that on the okay words list so we don't have to answer. We don't have to let that go through in the chat. In context, I don't know what she's talking about. All right. Oh, Jesus Christ. Okay, hold on. I can't do the voicemail. We have a phone call. It's highly unorthodox. Oh, hi, hello. It's me, Bingo.
Slurs. Haha, gotcha.
Oh, you got me. That's a women's ribbons if I've ever heard one. Okay, I had to play the song.
I know, right?
Yeah.
I figured otherwise it was just me being silent for 6 seconds. Hey, did you know why the sentence had to go see the GI doctor?
Oh, God, no.
Because it had a semicolon.
Oh, boy. It's good. It's good.
So I sent you a fun
Okay.
goblin mail, and you have to show it because I'm sad because I wrecked my car and my wife hates my guts right now.
Oh no. Okay. Well, this isn't a goblin mail. It's actually still a silly mail, but it's an AI.
Hey, away.
Right? Is that what
Tony
we're doing
Maselli.
again?
Yep, you got to do it because I'm sad.
Okay. Well,
I'm hiding in the garage doing this. She doesn't want me to have any joy right now. So
Warner Media Direct. What the fuck is this?
It all hinges on you.
Oh, okay. Okay, we'll do that, and then we'll do the voicemail. Let's take a look here.
You can do the voicemail first. I'm not your boss.
No. We'll do it because you're on the line. We'll do it while you're on the line. I'm sorry you wrecked your car. Okay, this one is called Graphic. It's a graph. Hold on. It's the subject line is Graphic Design. GRAPH-ICK Design.
It was in honor of your trip to Seattle. Did it?
Okay, and then I don't know. These are slipping so
much. Of an ick design. Yeah. Graphic design.
I see.
You get it.
I do get it.
Very cerebral.
It's very cerebral.
You did like one of those turd boxes. You could have been like, you put the ick in graphic design anyway, bro.
Got it. I like that. No one used that kind of language.
Next year, do that. Wear a cape.
Yeah.
And do that.
Okay.
And like a fake center eye, and then squeeze your other eyes shut real tight when you do that.
I think that's
so
great.
Like you're being like a cyclops.
I could do that.
Less third eye, more cyclops.
That makes
whatever, man. You put the ick in graphic design.
Yeah.
Maybe, or do like a Geordie LaForge visor so you can't see your eyes, and then you just see the one throbbing middle eye.
Oh, that'd be kind of scary.
It's ironic because it's like you're being gross and you're telling them that they're gross.
I love it.
Which is the best part. And they'll be like, "Oh, what? You're weird. You can't advance my career. Well, I'm out of here."
It wasn't everybody like that, but it was enough.
I know, but just like the 6.5 people that are like that is just plenty enough to ruin it for everyone.
A little.
Kind of like how wrecking your car ruined your life.
I'm really sorry you wrecked your car.
I know. Again, I have my father's curse. This is like many cars I've wrecked. And it's not cool.
Oh God. Well, I mean,
I'm gonna get a new one or whatever. But she's like, "Oh, I'm not cool." I'm like, "I'm not gonna help you. You suck."
Yeah, she's all. Yeah, I mean, are you at fault for the accident, or is it?
I am at fault.
Oh no, Dwibbins.
Yeah, of course I'm at fault. If I weren't at fault, then yeah.
Ugh.
But yeah, I'm at fault. I suck.
Well, hey man, it happens to the best of us. You have a lot of other great qualities.
Yeah, and apparently the worst of us, which is me right now.
Oh boy. Well, at least we're not the last of us. Because if you've been paying attention to what's happening on that show, yikes. No spoilers, but yikes.
No spoilers, but I hear people are on shrooms.
Yeah, that's what I heard too.
Huh. They should bring back Max Headroom though, for real, but ruin it by like making the guy that played Deadpool Max or something.
Honestly, that's like the only choice they could possibly do. Right?
I know, he would be perfect for it, actually.
Because he's like the only person, he's for some reason super popular. I'm not going to say for some reason. He is funny, he is very charismatic, he's very handsome. But he's like the only person who has that 90s sensibility to his delivery and his entire style. That Chandler Bingy, Max Headroom, that like snarky Ace Ventura kind of thing going on. He's the only one that still has that.
It's definitely like mask Jim Carrey. But like that Jim Carrey doesn't exist as Jim Carrey anymore.
Yeah. It's weird.
So it's like if you mix that with Weird Al with Ryan Reynolds, just tell him
he's
really acting weird. Coach.
Ugh. I mean, he's fine. He was Detective Pikachu. I can't fault. He's great. Ryan Reynolds is
true.
Fine.
I didn't even know that until I knew that, and then I forgot it, and then I renew it. And
yeah,
like, great.
He's fine.
But I'm mad that I figured out the plot to that whole thing at like the very beginning.
Oh, really?
Pissed at myself. Spoiler alerted it for myself.
It was a surprise to me. I truly didn't know what the fuck was going on.
The narration, I was like, oh, wait a minute.
Oh, yeah, I didn't pay attention to that. Yeah.
I hoped I was wrong, but then I wasn't. Meow, meow. All right. Well, wrecking cars is dumb.
Yep.
Talk to you later.
Bye, Whippets.
Bye.
Bye. And then so that was a good silly. That was a silly mail. And then we also got another. I should say, hold on. Somebody, is it Ian? Ian, thank you for the subscription. And then the Orb Hassett, Thor's Basket followed. Thank you, Thor's Basket, for following. That's very nice. And then I also got a silly mail from Danny, who says colon mail, and then it says, get it checked, dingbat, or dingbat, and then there's a picture of Colin Powell. Do you get it? Because his name is... All right, here's a voicemail. We got a voicemail. This is Highland Orthodox. You usually don't get voicemails. That was in the pet shop, to be perfectly clear. Everything's in the pet shop. Brother, get it? Improv joke. You wouldn't get it. Okay, here's the voicemail, gang.
Hi, is this Mr. Bingo again? This is Telephone Smurf. Hi, I'm still Telephone Smurf, and while I'm still alive, and it turns out we didn't all die. We didn't all die from the microplastics, and we just elected a new Pope Smurf, and he told us that what we did was very wrong, and that we should feel pretty bad about it. All having an orgasm and telling you about it and doing it for you. So we all wrote a letter. Pope Smurf had us all write a letter to say we're apologizing. We're sorry, Bingo. And everybody signed it. Well, everybody except for Anorgasmia Smurf, who didn't participate. But we all signed it. I'm going to read it to you. It says, "Dear Mr. Bingo, we didn't die, and we're sorry for thinking of you when we touched our genitals."
Okay.
Signed, Smurfette, Papa Smurf, Murder Smurf, Lawyer Smurf, Judge Judy Smurf, Dr. Smurf, Addict Smurf, Tweezer Smurf, Jokey Smurf, Woke Smurf, Marijuana Smurf signed it, Indigenous Smurf, Trans Smurf, Naked Smurf, Skibbity Smurf, he's new, Gun Smurf, Muscle Smurf, Potato Smurf, Afrofuturist Smurf, Urkel Smurf, Rubber Smurf. Yeah, he didn't really want to sign, but we got him to. Torn Meniscus Smurf, Autism Smurf, Wet Ass Smurf, Russian Smurf. There's a few more. Hold on. Dead Smurf, Cop Smurf, Healing Crystals Smurf, Unicycle Smurf, Smurford and Son, Ashy Smurf, and Uncle Smurf. We're really sorry, Bingo, and we promise it'll never happen again. We're not gonna love you like that anymore. I'm really sorry. This Telephone Smurf, goodbye.
Okay.
Goodbye.
Telephone Smurf, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you for the apology. I didn't know Muscle Smurf was still in the game. I'll be perfectly honest. Okay. I don't know. Okay. And that's what we like to call in the business silly mail. And we did it. I don't even know where to go right now. With the I know where to go. Carly is late, but Carly gets this as a free treat. Thank you for being here, Carly. I will say this. I have a confession to make. It's not a confession session. It's actually a Bingo's Biggest Boner.
Bingo's biggest boners. Bingo's biggest boners. Bingo's biggest boners. Bingo's biggest boners.
You wouldn't believe my boners. I made a big boner. I've known Danny, aka Sharky, aka Count Plaid, for nigh on 20 years or more. And I don't think I've ever remembered the exact date of his birth. Now, I will say this. He kind of keeps it secret. He doesn't list it on Facebook. He doesn't tell people about it. He doesn't remind people about it. He never says, "Hi, come on over. We're cooking up some vegan bratwurst, and we're gonna have a birthday celebration for my birth." But but here we are. I once again knew it was around this time. He's a Taurus, which is probably why we get along so well. The zodiac is a lie. But I do feel very, very, very bad because once again, a treasured friend, S-tier friend, I don't remember his fucking birthday. Maybe there is a truth to the Taurus thing because I swear to God, Julie's a Taurus, Naomi Fulbum's a Taurus, Sharky's a Taurus. If you're a Taurus, press 1 in the chat. So I do feel very bad, Danny. I'm sorry for not remembering your birthday. And but now I know the date. I'm not going to dox you. I'm not going to give you Carly's a Taurus. I knew that. Ian says, "What would you guess I am, Bingo? Ice Cube, Ice Cube. I don't know, a Libra. And so I do feel bad. So, but I'm not going to dox him and tell everyone the date. But let's just say it was very recently. Me and Danny have the same birthday, so now you'll never forget now. Oh my God. Well, Carly, that's great. Since it's all, I did tell you it's the happy birthday. Okay, it's the same birthday as Carly's birthday. So I won't say what day that is. Okay, we're done with this. But I did do a boner and I made big boners.
Bingo's biggest boners. Bingo's biggest boners. Bingo's biggest boners. Bingo's biggest boners.
I didn't even ask for that. Viv just made that for me as a free gift. Can you believe it? And you know what else is a free gift? The free gift of people wearing shirts that I don't like. That's right, everybody. It's time for Showglobe.
Showglobe.
Oh boy, have I seen some shirts in my day. You know? So everyone asking me all the time, Bingo, I see a shirt I just don't care for. What do I do about it? Well, let me tell you, brothers and sisters and NBs, send it on into Bingo. If it has a person's face in it, don't worry your slurry. I'll cover their head with a high-end organ meat for full anonymity. And if you're also thinking, well, Bingo, I don't want to just take a shot of a shirt I see out in the wild. It's okay, dog. If you see a shirt in a store window or even a shirt online where you're like, I fucking hate this shirt. I fucking hate this shirt. What the fuck's up with this shirt? Send it on into the Bingo Hour. You know, we love to hear from you. And we do shirt alert way more than we do bumper grumbles. And I'm sorry for not doing bumper grumbles more. I know the whole thing was I was going to do more silly episodes so I could do more bumper grumbles. This whole fucking, it's so hard to, sometimes I just want to watch a program. Anyway, this was sent in by Tony. Remember Tony's Tasties? And I don't know if this is an actual photo he shot. or if this is from an online website. But he texted me today and he said, "Bingo." Let me read it verbatim. Let's see what Tony said to me verbatim. Bingo. I saw someone wearing this shirt on vacation and wanted to kill myself. Well, Tony, that's a little extreme. A lot of people don't do that. It's bad to do. Okay? Against the law of God. But let me explain what this shirt is, and I will tell you how I feel about this shirt. This shirt is I would say a heather gray, probably a soft cotton with a little bit of a lycra blend, and it's of the Captain America shield. But how do I explain this? So like Captain America's shield, but if it's just the 2 white stripes and the white star, everything else is the same color as the shirt. It's distressed to all get out, to a gradient down at the bottom where it's almost completely gone. But it has that shitty, not quality, distressed texture. And then there seems to be some sort of pie shape that's like a lighter blue within the radius of the shield, if that makes sense. Bingo! Oh my God. Thank you, Video James, aka Trace, aka Trash, aka the man who won't let me go to the puppet ice cream store, for the subscription. This guy is 1/4 cop. Is that what that means? Okay, maybe that's what that means. I'm feeling like this is a Blue Lives Matter thing. I think that the Blue Lives Matter shit is starting to bleed into Captain America, and I extra don't like that. I don't like it. It's either that or like this guy's a radar technician and this is just looking at radar or something like that. It looks fucking dumb and it's hard to explain. It's a really big problem for me as a man. So that's one shirt that needed an alert. And then when I was in Seattle, I went to Pike's Place. You ever heard of Pike's Place? It's where the people throw the fish around. I think I comedically refer to them as fish clowns in my Bingo Voyage video about Seattle. Everyone should go watch the Bingo Voyage videos. I've made 4 of them so far. Each one's funnier than the next. You wouldn't believe the treats I have in store for you. But let's show this off. This is really good. This is in store window here. All these delicious shirts, real bad shirts. Kurt can go. Kurt can get puppet ice cream. Trace can't go. I can't go. This is bad. So this is a store window, and I'm just gonna run through these really quick. There's some that are just shitty art. Diaz de la Morte, some fucking watercolor bedazzled shitty cat. I'm just gonna go through the ones that have text on it because this is also an audio form podcast. Okay. So here we go. Here's one. It says DADD as like an acronym, and it says Dads Against Daughters Dating. What? Not my baby girl. I want to fuck her. That's every dad. Not every dad, but you get what I'm saying. Like, they're the fucking worst. They're too protective of their sweet, precious, tender daughters. Okay, that's weird. Here, this is a great one. Oh, this one's epic, dog. This one says honey badger don't care, and it has a shitty picture of the honey badger on it. Oh my God. Remember honey badger? Chocolate rain. Double rainbow. Here's a computer solving flow chart. I'm not even going to try to read it. It looks stupid. Here's a cool one. Here's a nondescript video game controller that says game over. And I don't know why you would wear a shirt that says game over on it with a video game controller. It doesn't make any sense. Like, that doesn't make any sense. Like, put something else on here that says it's game over, like a nuke cloud. Eric in the chat says something very important. So important that he used the proper get my attention chat cadence, which is Bingo Dog, the statement or question, Ice Cube. His statement is this: Bingo Dog, did you call it C asshole like you always do when we hang out? I did not call it C asshole. Greg asks, was this at Arch McThee? No, this was at Pike Place. Pike Place sells bullshit. Like there's a lot of cool stores and a lot of neat stores, a lot of bullshit like this store. Here's one. This one's epic. This one's got a picture of a bear. It's like a silhouette of a bear. Like it's very shitty. It's a tent and a campfire and some pine trees. A silhouette of a bear wearing like a neckerchief bib. It looks more just like a cowboy neckerchief. It doesn't read as a bib, but I guess it is a bib. And he has a knife and fork, right? Featureless bear, no eyes, no nose. And it says, campers in sleeping bags are like soft tacos. Nom, 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 nom. I said doggo earlier today when I met someone's dog. And I can't believe I did it. Me. Bingo. Prince of Piss said doggo. Ugh. What am I, Antony from Queer Eye? I wish. All right. This one's here. This is a really bad type treatment. It says, if you don't, what is this? What's this font? I forget what it's, Tony would know. It's that 70s Dukes of Hazzard font. It says, if you don't like my attitude, ... quit talking to me. Pretty good. Here's a good one. I'll say this. Seattle won't shut up about fucking Sasquatches. It's like Dayton and the fucking Wright brothers. Get over it. Stop it. Sasquatch didn't exist. The Wright brothers didn't exist. Get over it. This says official sighting Sasquatch. Wait, what? Official sighting Sasquatch. Okay, I don't understand. There's a picture of the fucking Sasquatch. Who cares? Here's one that's in... Oh, God. Oh, these are Gildans? Oh, these shirts are Gildans? So these are probably $27 shirts. And they're in the shittiest fucking Myrtle Beach quality. These are trash. Okay, this one in Papyrus says, Prayer, the world's greatest wireless connection. Oh, I love that. Babe, I love that. I love wireless connections. Now I sound like a youth. And I love God. I love God, so I'll wear this shirt. Ian says, Bingo Dog, why is there always a dead scorpion in the lighting fixture? Ice Cube, Ice Cube. Why, buddy, I don't know. That's that Vegas lifestyle that you live. Dwibman says, Bingo Dog, why is there always a dead scorpion in the lighting fixture? Ice Cube, Ice Cube. Sounds like an AZ problem. It could be Arizona. You know, I met someone who lives in Arizona. One of the moms or one of the wives. She didn't talk nothing about no scorpions in the light fixture. Here's another one. It says sarcasm is one of the services I offer. Pretty good. Here's some I don't know what that is. The fish one, a really bad looking Frasier fucking shirt that just is a logo. The wolf thing. Oh man, this one's epic. It is the Pillsbury Doughman, and he says, "Poke me and I'll kill you." I'm already tired of this segment. I don't like going through these. They hurt. But we got to do it. We got to do it, everybody. Okay, hold on. There's more chat. Gildan and a circuit, and I can open a store. Ice Cube, Ice Cube. Oh, cricket. Sorry. Gildan and a cricket, and I can open a store. Absolutely, you could, Carly. Ian says, Bingo Dog, why is there a dead scorpion in my lighting fixture? Ice Cube, Ice Cube. Sounds like an AZ problem. Is a good observation, Dwibbins. Okay. Well, there's a whole conversation going on in chat that I don't need to read. Okay. Let's show this. Let's show this off for everyone. This one's cool. This one is neat. Boy, I love this. This combines my two favorite things. So this is a black shirt with an illustration of Ron Swanson from the Parks and Recs program, but he is posed and dressed as Han Solo, and he is holding a blaster like Han Solo does. And then in the Star Wars font, because God knows you can't just choose anything else but the Star Wars font, it says Ron Solo. And then it makes sure that it has the shitty the copyright and website of whatever brilliant mind made this. Whatever brilliant mind fucking came up with this epic mashup. Ron Solo. Do you get it? Give me all the Imperial credits you have. Get it? Ron Solo. Here's one of like a monkey. That's fine. Here's the Beatles, Abbey Road crossing the street, but it's Sasquatches. Get it? Oh, here's one that's epic. Here's a really poorly done kiss, but it's the Golden Girls. Get it? Because liking Golden Girls is an identity and a punchline. Pizza. Bacon. And then there's a bunch of other ones that aren't that great. There's a naked lady. Nothing matters. Okay. And then finally, our final shirt of Showglobe is these are these are Frogman Festival shirts. Yeah, they are about the same level as the Frogman Festival. This one was at my very hotel that I stayed in, and I snipped a clip for you. This one's this big old toughie wearing his sports hat and his little shorts. This big old toughie wearing his black socks and his Adidas shoes. This little toughie's gonna make sure that you don't beat him up. Because he's got a shirt with bullets on it, dude. And it says, all faster than dialing 911. And then it has several bullets and their names of the bullets on it. This one's in 10 millimeter and a .243 Win. And this one's a special. I don't know. The chair's blocking most of it. But I couldn't help. Also, fucking clean your kitchen, dog. Shave the back of your neck. It looks disgusting. Grow up, you fucking puke. Anyway, I hope that guy becomes a dead body. Is that mean? It's a little mean. Am I in a sour mood? Am I a Sour Patch Kid tonight? So sorry. Don't mean to be a Sour Patch Kid. I do mean to tell you that was Showglobe.
Showglobe.
It makes me laugh every time. Greg says a very long thing in the chat, but I'm going to read it. Greg says, I like how these people never think about a bad guy with a gun is going to get the drop on them first. Unless they have Spidey sense or some shit, they'll be a victim as well. Yeah. And I also love how, like, do they think that, like, I'm a criminal, I got a knife and a gun. Oh, no, that man's wearing an aggressive shirt. That very thin-legged man is wearing a mean old shirt. I better not get him. Like, but no, they don't fucking care. They're not reading shirts. Criminals have never read a shirt in their life. Bigo Dog, as Eric says, Bigo Dog, it looks like Bart is getting some sloppy toppy back there. Okay, well, we don't need that, Eric. It's very disrespectful. It's actually very disrespectful to Bart. And I don't, and I honestly have had enough of disrespect. Good Lord in heaven. I've had enough disrespect. Speaking of which, guys, I have to take care of something, actually. I need to talk to him. Bruce. Bruce, can I talk to you for a second?
Okay.
Could you please turn down the music?
What do you want? What can I help you with?
Okay, that's a little bit better. Bruce, I hate to do this on the show, but it seems like you've been in and out of the house or just cooped up in your bedroom, and I'm kind of worried about you.
Okay.
Bruce, I got a call from school today, and it says you've been being disrupted in class. And on top of that, they said your grades are slipping? Buddy, what's going on?
Oh, man. I knew you'd find out sooner or later. Honestly, school's just so boring. The teachers are all lame. And who cares about grades anyway? It's not like they're gonna matter when I'm older.
Look, Bruce, I get that you might feel that way now, but your grades do matter. Being disruptive, bud, that's not helping you or anyone else learn. That's just not like you.
Yeah. Well, I guess, like, you know what I mean? Like, I'm not going to be a doctor or whatever. So why even try?
Bruce, it's not about being a doctor. It's about giving yourself the chance to do whatever you want to do in life.
Even being a professional skateboarder?
Yeah, sure. Why not? You have a lot of potential, bud, but you have to start showing it, starting with how you treat schoolwork. Can we agree on that?
Okay, I guess so.
Okay. Now, don't you have some homework to do?
Okay, and then afterwards I can play Xbox?
Sure, buddy. It's time for Pokemon Rank 'em Up Rodeo!
Pokemon Rank 'em Up Rodeo.
Pokemon Rank 'em Rodeo!
Pokemon Rank 'em Up Rodeo. Pokemon Rank 'em Up Rodeo.
Tess, could you please put on our notes that I need you to get a longer Pokemon Rank 'em Up Rodeo song, please? Tess, could you do that? Thank you, Tess. Could you add that to the Google Doc that I have access to, please, Tess? Thank you, Tess. Okay, it's Pokemon Rank 'em Up Rodeo. Oh God, it's everyone's favorite segment. Hold on. Let me, I gotta, oh, here it is. It's Pokemon Rank 'em Up Rodeo. Oh, God, Lord in heaven. Eep, eep. Ook, ook. I'm a monkey. All right. I'm not gonna, it's fine. Did you hear about the shepherd who retired to Seattle? He's sheepless in Seattle. Why didn't I hear about that before I went to Seattle? That's gold. I could have really impressed some important people. I could have gotten a meeting with Ty Matson. Oh boy, our cat needs a turkey, so we're gonna get him a turkey here. All right, let's check the mail here. No mail today. All right, let's get that turkey first. You know, we got to get that turkey before I get my jerking off. Okay. Let's catch a Pokemon first. Hopefully I can actually walk in this grass and catch a Pokemon. It hasn't been working, and I think that's Eric broke it. Or maybe it's me. It's just not working. Oh my God, it works. Ooh, Clamperl. Okay. I like Clamperl. I like Clamperl. I like clams. I like the way clams look. Does that make sense? Thank you, Clamperl. Let's see. So Clamperl sounds like, whoa, it sounds like it's saying Clamperl. Not really. Clamperl is like a neat blue, very symmetrical shaped clamshell. Chunky, and then inside is a light blue, weird little nubbins, and then a beautiful little sleeping pearl. So sweet. Clamperl is a cool Pokemon. I like it a lot more than a lot of these guys. I think I like Clamperl more than I like Empoleon, so maybe we can start. I like Clamperl more than I like Squawkabilly. Squawkabilly is a racist. I like Clamperl more than I like Palmy. I don't like Palmy's fucking face. I like Clamperl more than I like Kadabra. I like Clamperl more than I like Sliggoo. Holy shit. I like Clamperl more than I like Tangrowth. I like Whimsicott more than Clamperl. So, Clamperl, congratulations on rank 117. And condolences, Tangrowth. Whoa. Hey, don't be mad at me. I'm just ranking. Let's go to the supermarket. Let's go to the bowling alley. All right, let's do this. This is actually, if we get a perfect game, we get 100 Poké Dollars. Is that real? Can you put that in the game? All right, ready? Let's do this. Oh, shit, I fucked up already. We need to get a turkey in the bowling game. Oh, which I just fucking did. Easy, too easy. If you get a turkey, which is 3 strikes in a row, you actually get a turkey that you can give to your cat as a free gift. You have to cook it in the oven. Why do they call it an oven when you put the right oven in the oven? This is Seth's house. It's huge. He bought it for $14 million USD. And he actually owns the cat food factory in which I work. And I'm walking to work now. Because this is what we do. This is the segment. We walk to my real job at the cat food factory, which is owned by the guy who made that dad beer. He fired everybody because of DEI. And then he gives me tasks to do on MS Paint that are cat food related. And he calls me Daniel Morton. There's so much this fuck. Okay. Really? Okay. Bingo, you need to name the cat already. Well, I don't know how to do that. I need to name it in the game, and I don't know how to do that. We should hold a contest to name the cat. Actually, put a pin in that, Sam. Put a pin in that. Daniel boy. This is Seth. Daniel boy, how the hell was Seattle? Make sure to submit your expenses by the end of the week. Oh my God, it sounds like my real boss. Did you see Pearl Jam? Oh, Pearl Jam while you were there? It's Pearl Jam with like spelled like P-U-R-R, like a cat. Did you see Pearl Jam while you were there? No. Did you see Nirvana while you were there? No. Did you see Temple of the Cat? Eric, hold on. Hold on. So like, Eric and I don't talk about this stuff. Eric codes this from Jetpack Creative. The wonderful Jetpack Creative, who just posted a new Jetpack social thing that if he gets more likes than me, I'll kill myself. And I just talked about Temple of the Dog. And he's talking, anyway, it's just very funny. There's things that always sync up. Eric and I are on a similar wavelength. Did you see Temple of the Cat while you were there? No? Man, what the hell did you do? I guess I'll find out from your corporate mandated essay. Wait a minute. I hate reading. And you like drawing. And I like looking at pictures. I got it. Draw a cat that represents your recent trip to Seattle. And don't draw any words. Okay, great. A cat that represents my most recent trip to Seattle. Let's turn on my computer and get drawing. Drawing feral. Good slurps. I will say, and I mean this, it was gorgeous there in Seattle. Like there was not a bad day in the bunch, which made me kind of irritated because I brought my denim jacket that I was just recently started wearing, but I've owned for 7 years because I just now recently had the confidence to wear it. I did wear it, but it was so hot that sometimes it was just too hot. Trash says, no cats are going hungry today because of the cat food from the factory. That's true. I'm trying to draw the ocean, and I don't know if that's the right thing to do. I think I'm just going to do like a mural, like a general kind of like a mural. Not a mural, but like oh, here's Seattle, bro. You know what I mean? No, I don't like this. I don't like any of this, what I'm doing. Honestly, give me some inspiration, guys. Give me some inspo. What did I do? What's so good? I'll just draw a collage of the things I did in Seattle. Okay, so I saw a bunch of graphic designer cats who all look like this. They've got glasses. Big, thick glasses. No, I don't like this either. I don't like anything that I'm doing right now. Okay, maybe I do. We'll do this. So we'll draw a graphic designer cat. Meow, 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 meow. Press 1 in the chat if you've been to Seattle. If you won't win a prize, but I would like to know if you've been to Seattle. Actually, it's actually the state is called Washington that Seattle looks at. A cat trying to knock over the Space Needle. I don't. How would that even work? The Space Needle will definitely be in this picture. You can't have. Oh God, this is hard. Why don't I have? I'm having such a hard time today with these drawings. Okay, here we go. Zoom in a little bit. Here we go. Now we're squawking. Oh man. And he's kind of stuck up a little bit. So what's funny is like, I never really talk to, if I go these things solo, I never really talk to anybody. Just because no one wants to engage, right? And I remember I was sitting before like the events started to start. I was sitting in the outside area where I saw a dead bird last year. I saw a dead bird in the fountain last year, and I was sitting there on like a little like table and chairs, and this guy rounded the corner, and I looked up and I smiled, like friendly smile, and he sat right next to the guy next to me. He was just like paying attention to his laptop, and I was like, okay, I guess, all right. I mean, I wasn't trying to like be your buddy. It was just like he made a conscious choice to like not to sit with the person who would absolutely not engage. And I'm like, okay, that's fine, whatever. That's cool. I don't fucking give a fuck. I don't care about anything. But it was like, whoa. So then when that one lady decided to be my friend, oh boy, I felt like $100. And then I met all those other ladies and we palled around. It was so much fun. And they had tacos. We had tacos and we had pizza, and we went to a sushi hand roll place that had sushi hand rolls. Is this exciting? Anyway. And the guy's like wearing like a shirt that's like purple, and you're like, okay, I guess, you know. And it has like a fucking like an ampersand on it because they all have like ampersands on their thing. You know what I mean? Every graphic designer loves an ampersand. You know what I'm talking about? The and symbol. Oy oy oy. But it's not like pink. It's not like that color. It's like white. Yeah, look at that guy. That's a graphic designer cat. And then in the background, we'll draw the space needle, which looks like a crazy UFO. How does the space needle look? Space needle. Oh, yeah, that's what I thought. It looks crazy. It goes up like that, and then up like this, and there's like a big crazy thing on the top, and it's all like, what? We're a space needle, dog. That's not very good. Okay, I need to, hold on, let me get a fucking space needle as a reference fucking drawing. Hold on, let's do this one. All right, great. Wikipedia. Okay, we'll put that in the other window. All right, yeah, let's do this for real. So it goes up like that. I'm sweating my fucking the zoinkers off in this monkey costume. I should have turned on the air conditioning. Is this entertaining at all? I don't even know what's entertaining in this show anymore. I truly don't know. This doesn't seem like it's entertaining. If anyone wants to call in, now is the time. Bingo Dog, Halloween costume where you're Looper, but as Anne Boleyn holding up her own head that's Cyndi Lauper's head? I don't get it. I don't know what that means. Who's Anne Boleyn? Is that the lady who said let them eat cake and then they chopped her up, guillotined her head? Is that Anne Boleyn? I bet that's Anne Boleyn. And then it goes down like that, and then like that, and then like that. Okay, now we're cooking. Now we're cooking, mama. It does that, and then there's like a center part, and that's like a different color there, and then it goes down like this. I can't read the chat. If you need to talk to me about Anne Boleyn, you can call in and tell me who Anne Boleyn is. This does not count as being stupid, because obviously if I was supposed to know who Anne Boleyn is, they would have taught me it in school, and I would have learned it. That's too dark. Too dark. Okay. Everything is looking stupid. This is a bad picture I'm doing. That's fine. Remember, if I don't get 420, I won't get money. Hey, man. Who's Anne Boleyn?
Hello?
Who's Anne Boleyn?
Movie tubies?
Huh?
Oh, yeah. Okay, cool. I got you. Sometimes my phone's all glitchy.
Oh.
It was supposed to say Cyndi Lauper. Yeah, Anne Boleyn, her husband decapitated her. So just like in the spirit of those Halloween costumes you always hate, it would be Cyndi Lauper, but like Lauper, like lopped her head off.
Jesus Christ.
But you'd be dressed as Anne Boleyn carrying Cyndi Lauper's head.
That's
like
okay.
That, the music lady.
I get it. I get it.
Like 1% of people would get it. It would be great. It'd be like the worst version of that kind of costume thing.
Yeah. Okay.
So cool.
I get it. I get it.
Your cat kind of looked like Elvis Costello earlier.
Thank you. He's a graphic designer. No. Oh, wait. You can't tell because he doesn't have a MacBook.
You could make him have like a, was it Mr. Fantastic? Mr. Incredible? Who's the guy with the stretchy limbs?
Mr. Fantastic.
Yeah, he could just like have one really long arm that's really stretched and he's pushing the Space Needle. You could still do it.
I could.
And he's like being so casual, he's not even looking at it. That's something a graphic designer would do for sure.
That is true. That is true. Yeah, maybe. I'll work on it. I don't think I'm going to make this thing super fantastical. Oh, wait. Is an ampersand a word? That doesn't count, right?
It's the M&M's N thing in the middle.
Yeah, but like that's not a word. Because Seth said no words.
It's a character.
Thank you. I'll take it.
But then you're a character, so...
Oh, come on. That's funny.
That was a compliment.
I know. I like it.
Okay, good. Yeah, I don't know.
Yeah. All right. Well, this feels good. This feels good.
What was that Green Lantern you're drawing there? Oh, there you go. It looks so important. Okay,
bye. Okay, we did have another call in there. I did. It was at the same time as Dwibbins. And I would love to hear from them. I would love to hear from them. He's drawing a Starbucks. That's not actually a Starbucks cup I'm drawing. If you think about it, I'm actually drawing something else that I mentioned that I had. I'm drawing... Oh, hold on. We have a phone call here. Oh, hi. Hello. My name is Bingo. Hello.
I just wanted to call and tell you I love you.
Oh, I love you too, Carly. Good to talk to you. How are you doing?
You know, I'm alive.
Yeah, me too.
Yeah. So I love you. Bye.
I love you. Bye. Oh, that's very nice. Oh, my God. Another call? Oh, hi. Hello. It's me, Bingo. Hello.
Hey, what's up, doctor?
Oh,
Can you
hey.
hear me well?
I can hear you. Yeah. How you doing, man?
I'm driving on a dark mountain, so the sound quality is suspect.
Oh, dear.
But I really felt the need to call in and clarify something.
Yeah?
Dwibbins, being like the sweet, innocent boy he is, made an error in assuming that you had the good taste of hating those kind of fucking joke Halloween costumes that do not celebrate the wholesome satanic point of Halloween. You fucking love those.
I don't love them.
You do. Well, call Call Cat with glasses and tell her she's a bitch then.
No.
If you really hate those.
I'm not going to do that. That was a long time ago.
Well, say it out loud.
I know.
Say it out loud.
I know.
Say it.
No. I will say that.
Say it. Did you love those costumes?
I don't love them. I think her Ruth Bader Ginsburg costume wasn't the coolest.
Yeah, that was the dumbest fucking thing in the world.
But
That's
it was.
That's what it is. The podcast.
No, hold on. I think our issue comes with you don't think that costumes should be funny, or could be funny on Halloween.
No,
right?
they shouldn't be funny.
Yeah, and I think that they could be funny, and that's okay if they're funny.
Well, that's culturally insensitive of you. That's not what the holiday's about.
Okay.
You thinking fucking dumb funny costumes on Halloween is perfectly fine is like if you ran around town throwing water balloons at a synagogue on Hanukkah because water balloons are funny. Let's make this dumb holiday funny. Would you do that?
I can't.
Would you do that?
No, I mean, look.
Would you steal a car?
I wouldn't steal a car. I would not.
No, but you'd steal a movie and you'd fucking disrespect Halloween, the only fucking good holiday.
I'm on record of being I'm over Halloween. So
Halloween's over you, fucking bozo.
Holy shit. Well, I guess
What's wrong with Halloween?
I'm just tired of it. I've been tired of it. We've talked about this.
Halloween has focuses on the two best things in this world: ghouls and babes.
Yeah, I guess you're right. Maybe I'm back on Halloween.
Do you not like candy, you fuck?
I like candy. I could just buy it. Honestly, I like Easter more than all of them. I like the color palette.
Halloween, you get it for free.
Oh. Yeah, but I'm not trick-or-treating. You know?
Well, you should.
Huh. I guess I didn't think about that.
So, you do like the comedic costumes, like if you were to dress your kid up like a snowflake for political stuff, right? You love that one.
I don't like that one. Good memory. No, I don't like weaponizing your children for your dumb.
You want costumes like free breathalyzer test, suck below, and it comes out of his fucking dick like a colonoscopy staff.
Yes, I do like that.
Okay.
That's
or
cool.
like racist costumes. Those are funny.
No, I don't like racist costumes.
How many fucking Caitlyn Jenner Don Post masks do you have in your Amazon cart right now?
I have the one, and it's gonna stay there until it goes down in price. Thank you.
Well, I'm gonna leave you on three quick points.
Yeah.
You really need to respect Halloween.
Okay.
It'll make you a happier, better person. 2, I forget what the second one was. But, 2 is get your colonoscopy scheduled. And 3, now I've forgotten what 3 was because I remembered what 2 was. Oh, yeah. 3 was I'm very happy you've been able to use that same heart-to-heart musical cue for 20 years now.
Oh, yeah. Thanks. Yeah, thank you. Me too. I was happy about that.
All right. Happy New Year's. Love you, man.
Happy love you, bitch.
Bye.
This isn't a good. I'm not feeling this one tonight. I'm not feeling this one tonight, gang. I'm really sorry. This one's not very good. And I can't even write on here not very good. It's not very good. For audio perverts, the graphic designer cat isn't bad. But then I just have like a sushi hand roll, a shitty silhouette of the big Space Needle, a plane that looks like a fish, a Starbucks coffee from the original Starbucks. They look different than another one, and then a snow globe. It's not very good. I'm submitting it. It's not very good, and I'm really sorry. See cattle. All right, everybody rank it. Everybody rank it. Oh, I guess I should have drawn like a Nirvana. Ah, well, fuck. It's too late now. Jimi Hendrix. Oh, boy. No, rate this one low, guys. This one's a stinker. I really am sorry. This one's a bad one. So, you know the ranking. You know how to rank them. Let's just say this one is extra rank, if you catch my drift. It's actually, if you rank it and crank it, everybody. We have a few more seconds here left on the crankulator. Not good. Not good. And I am sorry. You guys deserve more, and I wasn't being respectful of your time or my time. We have 40 more seconds left. Please rank harshly. It's a very bad drawing. The color of blue I chose for, like, what is that? The sky, I guess? Bad. And I just got back from a graphic design conference. You think I'd be invigorated and ready to draw with the mouse in an emulated version of MS Paint like a pro. You think I'd be ready for it, but I'm not. A multimedia designer would have done better. You're right, Colonel. You're right, good Colonel. Really bad. Really very bad. And I'm not even trying to get the pity vote. I know this is a rotten thing I did. 4.9 stars. Let's go back to Seth. You met the algorithm's expectations, but not Elon's. No paycheck for you today, Daniel. We're never going to get that premium root beer at this rate. Hold on, I have to talk to Sue. The algorithm thought you delivered an average performance today, Daniel. You earned 0 Poke Dollars. That's her voice now. And this is this guy's voice. This is the security guard. He talks like this. Oh, I can't talk to him? Well, he would have had a really cool voice. All right, let's walk. Let's catch a Pokemon. Let's get that shitty drawing taste out of my mouth. Let's go to the forest, get a couple of good pokes. Bingo Dog, have you ever seen a mayfly in real life? Yeah, I've seen a mayfly in real life. I've been to Michigan. Not to brag, but I have been to Michigan. We're in the forest right now, Furry Forest, ook, and we're going to catch a Pokemon in Furry Forest. And then you're thinking, bingo, this episode's going too long. Well, this is what you signed up for. Where's the fuck? Oh, there it is. All right, let's catch a Pokemon. Oh, cool. Rotom. Cool. Rotom fucking rules. Rotom is an electric ghost Pokemon. Rotom can take the form of all kinds of different appliances, like a washer and dryer, a lawnmower, fucking a microwave. He is cool as hell. Rotom rules. Rotom sounds like this. Rotom's cool as hell. I like Rotom. Oh boy. Okay, hold on. This is gonna be tough. I like Rotom. I like Rotom more than Swellow. Yeah. Okay, Rotom, congratulations on rank 19. Condolences, Swellow. Yikes. I go to Michigan every few months. It's kind of nice. Oh, well, Carly, that's great. What do you do in Michigan? Also, Carly, have you ever seen my favorite show on the planet, Joe Pera Talks With You? It takes place in the Upper Peninsula area of Michigan, and every episode makes me cry. It might be one of my favorite shows on the planet. There's something that can the cadence of Joe Pera, the subject matter, the acting, the music. It is so good. It's so good. Oh God, that show. Dr. Katz. Cookie turkey oven. Let's turn this turkey into a durkey, I says at the oven. You made a baked turkey. What a feast. All right. Oh, yeah. So the cat. Let's feed this cat. We need to have an official Halfway Okay contest. Let me wrap this up. Let's save the game and then we'll talk about this. Okay? Okay. Okay. So then let's go back to here. we need to have an official halfway okay contest where we name this cat. And then using the power of hacking, I believe that Jetpack Creative, if we do another work order, will be able to put the name of the cat in there once we vote on the name of the cat. So I want everyone in the next 2 weeks, it's going to take 2 weeks. Next 2 weeks, think about it, pray on it. What's the name of this cat? Submit it in any way you want. You can submit it in the Discord. You can submit it in a personal message to me through DM messages on social media. You could also halfwayokay@gmail.com. If you're a Sweetie List person, call in the number. You can say what it is. Don't say the name in the regular chat. I won't read it. But I could read it. Now let's do something. This is a new segment. Is everyone ready for a new segment? Press 3 in the chat if you love new segments and want a new segment. But right now it's the end of this segment, which is Pokemon Rank 'em Up Rodeo.
Pokemon Rank 'em Up Rodeo.
Oh, I'm soaked. I'm dripping. I'm soaked, mother. Honestly, this kind of fucking looks baller. I have the monkey helmet off of my head, and it's kind of like on. It kind of looks like I am like a Tyler Durden kind of like I got a fur collared jacket on. Oh, but tough little boy. I'm not gonna wear this though. It's very hot. Thank you once again for this beautiful costume, so I can match Pokemon Rank 'em Up Rodeo. Okay. This is a new segment actually. It's called Showglobe. 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 Snowglobe. Showglobe. Snowglobe. Showglobe. Slowglobe. Lowglobe. Showglobe. Showglobe. It's called Showglobe. What is Showglobe, you dumb fuck? You're asking yourself? Shh, calm down. It's okay. It's okay. Baby, it's okay. Shh. It's okay. It's all right. Showglobe. If you listened to the first part of the show, you'll know that I had a sick fascination with all the snow globes offerings that they had at Archie McPhee. Snow globes that I think were all from, this isn't verified, I should probably call them and ask them. They were all from the 1962 Seattle World's Fair. And it makes sense, it makes sense because these snow globes they had are all the same exact looking style. I feel like Archie McPhee has had these snow globes in their store forever. So much, in fact, that they have made their own snow globe to mirror that style. I need to send them an email and actually try to find the real origin. Long story short, last year when I went there, I got one snow globe, a small snow globe, and I loved it. And it was very weird. And then I was like, but I took a picture of the snow globes, and I was like, man, I should have fucking got all of them. And then I did it. This time I got all of them, everybody. I got every variety of the snow globe that they had. Karst is a very perceptive imp. He says it's Bingo's treasure trove, but only for snow globes. Yes. Karst it is. It is Bingo's treasure trove, but only for snow globes. But only also for these Pacific snow globes. Let me show you what they look like. So here's this one. I don't know why I like this so much. It's hard to tell exactly what you're looking at here because the bubble here. Let's see if we can do some finagling here. Okay. So, in this beautiful snow globe, I don't know, some of them were mimicking pieces of art, like the Romulus and Remus supping from the wolf's teat statue in some place. I don't know. It's an Animal Crossing. Another ones were doing like the Last Supper. I don't know if this is mimicking some sort of art. But if you can see here, it's not winter in this scene at all. There's beautiful mountains and a forest behind it. There are two-dimensional trees. It for audio perverts, let me try to explain. It's like, you know, when you would get a cheap cupcake and there would be like a little shamrock stuck into the cupcake on a little toothpick, and the shamrock would be made of plastic, but it would be like flat and maybe have some sort of sculpt on there, but ultimately it would be ultimately flat, maybe like have a little sculpt. That's what these are like, but they're shittily painted. And this one seems to be Mary and Jesus inside of a tree that also looks like peacock feathers. Am I out of line on that? This is not even the coolest. If you can believe this, guys, this isn't even the coolest of the snow globes that I have. I love that I get to show you these show globes. And I'm going to shake it up here and look. Oh, boy. Look at that, huh? What I like about these is the bases always are white with weird paint and glue on it. And then the background on these is this impossible blue. More of them are blue. A lot more of them are blue. This has a mountain scene. Okay, well, I'm done showing this. This doesn't seem like it's a sexful, segment, but it is. I'm going to keep doing it until I get through all 10 of my snow globes. Show globes. Everyone loves show globes. Hey, show us your globes. I'm glad Greg's still here. I know you love snow globes, Greg. I got you a snow globe last year from Archie McPhee, I believe, but I got you one of the other ones. Oh, God. The next trip, I'm going to get the other ones. There's other, like, Chinese ones that are fucking cool as shit, but there wasn't enough room in my bag. I only had enough room for 10. Actually, 11. I gave one to somebody else as a free gift. Don't send globe. I don't want your snow globes. I only want these snow globes. Does that make sense? I don't want any snow globes sent to the Goblin Mail. Don't do it. I won't like them. I'll be pissed. I'll be mad at you. I only want these snow globes. These specific look. What am I going to do with them? I don't know. I'm fucking chock full of shit in here. I got full capacity, dog. I can't get no more stuff around these towns. You know what I mean? So I don't know where I'm going to put them, but I had to get them. It's like, when am I going to get to go to Seattle again? It may not be next year. I might not be able to, cat food factories buckling their belts. So I had to do it. Okay, let's keep it continuing on. Uh-oh. It's time for Dreamy Scenes. Some dudes with attitudes got a dreamy scene. High-heeled boots. Okay. Everyone shut up. Why does it fucking do this every fucking time? Wait, which one did we do last time? Which one did we do last time? We did this one. Hey, Sweet Pea, you on? Yeah, we did that one. Oh, man, I'm getting confused. Anyway, listen. We got snort clorbs. Shut up. All right, if anyone doesn't know, this is from episode 10, season 5, episode 10 of Living Single. If we remember correctly, Sinclair wanted to try to get in with the Gotham Theater, Gotham players. And so they didn't need any more women in their cast. Oh, God. And so she had the bright idea to dress up as a man. Not problematic at all. And they showed a lot of restraint by not making any kind of homophobic or weird jokes. But this is another scene. We'll see how they treat it in this one. This is scene 5 of this episode of this show. Let's watch it.
Hey, Khadija.
I can't stress this enough, and I'm so sorry. Max doesn't get a lot of play in this episode. If you ever watch this show, Maxine Felice Shaw, sorry to say her middle name, she's embarrassed by her middle name, is one of the finest sitcom characters ever made. Watch her, she's so funny. Sorry to interrupt. She's the best.
What you working on, little Richard? Trip's new jingle for Blanca toothpaste. No, gotta help a brother out. He needs me.
And people say I have an ego.
Look, come over here. Give me a little blues, and I'm gonna say before you get to you. All right, here you go. Here.
So there's all kinds of instruments in the apartment now because Trip is writing jingles in this episode. Okay.
All right. My teeth are so nasty, like the pigeons in my mouth. If I don't get some Blanca soon, my gums are going down south. I got the Blanca soon, baby.
Nice try, Blue Sisters. But the Blanca people are looking for something a little more conservative.
You're just threatened by my skills.
No, your skills are cool. It's that big head of yours that's making the room feel crowded.
Hey, pretty lady. What's up, girl? All right now. What's your man?
Okay. So Sinclair and Overton just walked into the apartment. And Sinclair is in full dude get up. Let's see what happens.
To the beach, y'all. Yeah.
And now it's funny because Sinclair playing a man has the same man spreading, scratching the crotch thing that Maxine is doing just normally. Because Maxine doesn't give a fuck.
Go ahead and show him that thing I taught you, girl. Go on.
Oh, yeah. Show you right. Oh, yo, busted man. You check out the Jets game last week?
Nah, man.
Bro. Yo, Keyshawn's in the end zone, right? All alone, right? Ball hits him in the numbers, bounces out of bounds. You know what I'm saying? Oh, come on. Give me the silly old ball. You know, I can rock it. Oh, right. Damn ball. Give me the damn ball. You know? Right. Give me the screw.
Okay, so clearly everyone in the apartment that's downstairs right now is knows that this is Sinclair, right? And they're not. She's not fooling anybody.
I think it's amazing that you've been able to pull this off for this long.
Why? You've been hiding your 5 o'clock shadow for years.
I mean, I know you can fool some people, but what happens when you run into somebody who knows you?
Watch and learn. Sit down, mama.
Right.
Yo, Trip, you ready to ball, man?
Yeah, I'm ready to go, dog.
Yeah.
Who's your man?
Oh, that's Jimmy, the power forward.
Hey, what's up? Trip.
What's up, strong black man? You know what I'm saying? Keep it strong, man. Right. Keeping it real.
So you gonna go shoot some ball with us?
Oh, most definitely, dog, most definitely. Oh, yo, after we hit a few games, you know what we should do? We should go mack us a few honey dips, you know what I'm saying? Because, you know, the ladies love Cool James, you know? The ladies love Cool James, you know what I'm saying? Right. Hey, you all right, man? You all right? All right. You know, what?
Mackin' honey dips. Baby, you're a man, not a gigolo. Let's go.
I got testosterone strong, you know what I'm saying?
That's the end of that. It's the end of that scene. That's actually the end of this Dreamy Scenes.
California dreams, lay here in the sun until my dream is done.
If there's one thing about me, you know, I love to mac on honey dips. All right. Well, I feel like we got through a lot today. I feel like we did a lot of good work today. Good Christian work today. We did not get a chance to get to the mystery that I was trying to get to a while ago, but that just means it's going to froth up and be even more mysterious. So make sure you tune in next week for a big old mystery. It's going to be mysterious, but right now, the only mystery that you motherfuckers need to be worried about, you MFers, is what's in these packs. It's Pack Attack. brother. Oh, brother. We got a pack attack. Let's look at the 2 packs we have offering today. These are returning packs. These are returning packs because I feel like they didn't get a full chance. So one of these packs is the Laughs 6 TV trading cards. These are 6 cards, all with different offerings here. We have trading cards from Perfect Strangers, my personal favorite sitcom, even though it's not the best sitcom. Family Matters, home of one of my favorite sitcom characters, Stephen Q. Urkel, and then Full House. It's a variety of trading cards that go over all these 3 fine ABC properties. Lorimar Television Distribution. So that's one. And then the other one is the Fantastic Four Movie Cells, CELZ, which I think is just cards, but it's from that one really shitty, the other shitty Fantastic Four movie from 2005. The one that had the commish. Was that right? That was the commish and Jessica Albert. Anyway, so let's figure out what we're gonna do here. Let's put it in the old poll maker here. Let's put in the poll and which one we. Oh wait, hold on. Poll. I spelled poll wrong. I spelled poll like roll. Okay. Which cards? FF or laugh? Okay, everyone vote. Everyone vote. Takes 1 minute to vote. And remember, if you don't vote, you can't complain. And if you don't know, if you're too stupid to know, the cards that come out of this pack from Pack Attack go to a person who wins Name That Name, which is a fun segment that comes up next. So you won't want to miss that. You actually won't want to miss that if you think about it. If you think about it. If you think about it. The results are in. And it looks like, oh my God, a 50-50? A 50-50 split? Oh my Lord. Wow. Well, this is, yikes. I guess this is up to Bruce to be the tiebreaker. Bruce, do you think you can break this tie? Are you cool with that?
Yeah. What are they again? I wasn't really paying attention.
Okay, well, we have the Fantastic Four movie cells, from the bad Fantastic Four movie, and then we have Laugh, which is the cheesy sitcoms, TJF sitcoms.
Honestly, I think I want the ones with the sitcoms in it.
Oh, wow, that's sweet.
Well, it's just because, Bingo, I know that you like the sitcoms, and I'm sorry for being rotten in school. I'm sorry for putting you through that. I'm sorry you got a call from my teacher. And I just want to be better. So, I want to be happy, and I want you to open up the funny ones, please.
Okay, well, Bruce, thank you very much. I really appreciate that.
Okay. Can you shut my door, please?
Okay, I'll shut your door. Wow, well, you heard it there first, folks. Looks like we're opening Laugh. So get ready to LOL. These cards are great. These are actually pretty high quality cards. And this is like back before they were really figuring out what kind of plastic to use on these packagings. It's a real rubbery feeling. It feels real bad. Okay, let's open up here. Uh-oh. Okay, we got some good ones. Okay. Well, okay. Let's. What? Oh. No, here's this. This is just a checklist. So this is just a checklist. So that one's not very fun. All right, but let's see what we got here. Here's a good one. This one here is perfect couples. Oh boy, we've got Jennifer and Larry, Balky and Marianne sitting on the couch, bowl full of popcorn. Not big enough for all four of them. Very small bowl of popcorn, but it shows well. Let's see here. Look at the size of that fucking text. Jesus Christ, it's huge. When Balky leaves the island of Nepos to live with cousin Larry in Chicago, he starts out as a perfect stranger. But soon, he and Larry are best friends. Sometimes their girlfriends, Jennifer and Marianne, get wrapped up in the cousins' crazy adventures. Yet, every once in a while, things aren't so strange. Here, they enjoy a peaceful night at home eating popcorn. Well, look at that. That is... You could put that on your refrigerator door. That's a treat, huh? Uh-oh, here's a family I love so much. This is a Family Matters card, and this is actually the Winslow household. This is a promotional shot. This isn't like an in-action shot. This is a promotional shot very early on. Not that early, because Richie's like maybe 3 or 4. He's not full little baby, but Judy's still there. All right, let's take a look here. The Winslow household. Okay, well, who cares about this? This is the Winslow household has played back row to left: Brighton McClure, Thelma Hopkins, Reginald Devell Johnson, Joe Marie, Peyton Face, Cully Williams, whatever. Who cares? Okay, I don't care about the actors. Oh, here's I guess it's a similar one here. This is Full House with a beautiful teal color. Full House. And it shows all the cast of Full House in a promo shot. They cut off the top of Uncle Jesse's head there. And then, okay. So this isn't just listing the actors. This one actually has information about the show. Let's learn more about Full House. This is card number 26. It's been 4 special years since widower Danny Tanner had the wild idea to let zany best friend Joey and super cool brother-in-law Jesse move in to help raise his daughters. Together, they form a wonderfully different kind of family. And with Jesse and Rebecca expecting their own baby, Full House will be fuller than ever. Spoiler alert, it was Nikki and Alex, 2 fucking babies. Get your fucking facts right, cards. All right, ready? Ooh, it's a perfect strangers one. We know because of the deep royal blue. This is Chicago Chronicle. It looks like the sprinkler system has been set or something's crazy going on. It says new kid on the block. We have Larry, that lady, Balky, Mr. Wainwright, and Mr. Gorpley. Okay, let's take a look here. It says babysitting his little look out. Babysitting his little neighbor Tess. Tess. Did you hear that? You're in this card. Tess? Okay, she's not looking up. Babysitting his little neighbor Tess, Balky takes her to work with him. At the office, Tess entertains herself by pulling crazy pranks on the staff, like turning on the fire prevention sprinkler system. But nobody's amused when it begins raining indoors, and that puts a damper on Tess's tricks. Oh, Tess, you piece of garbage. Not you, Tess. Tess in the show. She looks so pissed. Okay. We have one more card here. It's a Family Matters. Oh, this is a shot of what the fuck? Okay. So this is Harriet and Carl group hugging Eddie, wearing a fucking jazzy shirt. Man, Eddie. That's like what a cooler version of Charlie's character from 2.5 Men would wear. Anyway, or a matador. And so they're hugging Eddie, and the caption of the card is just called Son. S-O-N. Son. Huh. All right. Eddie's just about had it with his dad, Carl, and threatens to move out. But then Harriet comes into the picture and explains how much Carl loves little Eddie by telling the story of Eddie's birth. Oh, little Eddie, he's huge. This is enough to melt anyone's heart. And so Eddie makes up with his dad and decides to stay. Oh, well, that's a great card. Look at that. We could all learn a lot from this little Ebby and this Harriet in this call. We could all learn a lot from them. We could all learn a lot from these guys. Son. We could all learn a lot. We could all learn a lot from all them. To get back in the package. Okay, well, that'll just have to do. And now it's time for everyone's favorite little time. The time is now. The time is Name That Name. I'm getting it there. Hold on. Hold on. I can't concentrate. What is this? All right. Okay, here we go. We got it up. Here's here's the list. We have 29 big old Happy Campers here. Thank you so much, Happy Campers, for being here. 29 on the list. Let's generate a random person to see who wins these prizes that I'll definitely send out. Number 7. Oh, okay. That's insane. Another one for Camo Krabby. Congratulations, Camo Krabby. They actually won Name That Name. I wish I knew how many times. I have such a big fucking thing. I will come to you. It's too big to ship. You have so much shit coming to you. You are a winner in every way possible. Thank you for your service. And thank you all for being here.
Oscar Benzo, 8-hour boys, nothing like the polo.
It's been a dream. I hate that I missed a week, but we're going to make up for it. It's going to be a lot of fun. Got more stuff happening, more big plans for the show. I keep saying that, but there is a big old thing I have coming up for the show that's going to be very good. It's going to put us on the map. You know what I mean? You're going to love it. You're going to freak out. Okay, well, everyone, I love you. Thank you for being here. We'll see you next week. We'll see you next week.
I gotta thank Jesus, stay at Polo's install. See, Polo save lives, so show him respect. Bring a bag of Polos to your next sesh. You can have a Polo sandwich or a Polo wrap. Hide them in your pocket and eat them at mass. See, 8-hour boys would be nothing without a Polos. We sleep 8 hours and then all day we eat Polos. Nothing like a Polo to ease my mind.